Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by pageantry and tradition, and it's clear to see that college football will be at its best today. It'll take the return, try to get better field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
Gets it out quickly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. To throw, it's Hawkins. Gonna let it fly, and it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
Not much cooking on that drive, and now they'll hope to flip the field with this punt. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
From the gun, running back on the move. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. To the ground to try to move the chains. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. Firing to the right, complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
He'll try to do it himself. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to him. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. They're down to the 20, first and 10. They'll give it to the back. The pirouette on the run. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They've got it first and goal from the 7, looking for the first score of this game. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on second and goal. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Buying some time. And it's a touchdown. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Hawkins. Fires complete on the crosser. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. That last completion has him set up 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. Plows through the defense. At midfield, he's got room. The expressway is wide open. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he made the extra point without problem. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the tailback. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. Quarterback checking the play. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. He lofts one down the sideline. Got it in stride at the 15. Touchdown. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll run the jet sweep, trying to spread this defense out. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Bell. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They try to pop a run on the draw. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen in line.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. He makes a grab. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Trying to make magic with his feet. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw on second down. Fires one high and deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this second and goal. Pushes ahead. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
He unleashes a long one. It's complete. A huge pickup. Oh, look out. There he goes. Finds the finish line for the touchdown.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And the point after is good. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First down here for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds his tight end. Still running at the 40. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Trying to find his man on first down. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Quarterback extends the play. He'll pull it down and run. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Barges ahead. Into their happy place for a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll come out on this drive. Bell. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He's looking to throw it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. Coming after him. Now improvising. Across the 25, he's got room. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. He'll come out throwing on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. He's got an open man. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. They'll try to power it in. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out and click it early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So let's see how they play it in this 5 seconds of the first half. One back in the play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham.
Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Tight end getting vertical. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. A little release to the back. And you got to get hats around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. I like this taking the safe play, getting the positive gain, and seeing if you can build some momentum.
Well, and I think it's making the right play, Reese. That's what quarterbacks get in trouble sometimes when they get too aggressive and then they get behind the sticks a little bit. I see a lot.
He caught it! So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Slams it ahead. And into the end zone for a touchdown. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure.
He's off to the races. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Looking to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Right on target this time. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
23 on the play. And that's a first down for the offense.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Makes the grab. And it'll be a touchdown.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Ohio State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Already find a hole in that secondary. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. He's got it and still on his feet. Makes the catch and runs his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First down for this offense. Makes the quick grab. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They get to the line quickly.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Nice throw, great catch, easy glide into the end zone for the touchdown. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. All wideouts, no backs. Going up top on first down. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab on the left side. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. How entertaining has this game been? How good are these offenses right now as we take a look at the stats after 3? Lets it fly deep downfield. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
And perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense.
And such a great job using his feet, being smart. You got the lead in this football game. Don't force the ball down the field. Gets the scramble, gets the first down. What a clutch play.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. He might want to change something up, or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
Looking to move it through the air. Scrambling away. He'll pull it down. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Wide receiver shows motion. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Quick strike complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for a first down.
He wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And Jesse, he just keeps piling up numbers, over 350 yards for the game.
And I feel like from the get-go,
nothing but green ahead. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They go to the ground. Not much running room. He's got 1 down to the 12. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll leave it with him. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. 3rd and long, and they can get the first down without scoring a touchdown. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. They'll try the right side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
it's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage.
He's going to throw deep right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He's moving out of the pocket. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Up-tempo for the offense.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really, really good game for this quarterback. He's been almost flawless.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. He's got trips right, a single receiver to the left on 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
And that's good enough for a first down.
He's looking to pass. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. He's got it. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Here comes the offense on first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Now on 2nd and short after that pickup. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Line getting set on 2nd down. Tackle is made after the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Off the play fake. Unleashes one deep. And it's caught for the touchdown. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
He's got his man. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Comes out throwing on first down. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll just keep slinging it. Fires to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
To the air on first down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time. And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the run. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to... It's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle. A nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he added the extra point. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
All kinds of time before he fires right. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They'll throw it on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Pocket starts to collapse. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And off.